Welcome back, folks, and buckle up because we've got some insane updates on the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni Hollywood warzone. For the first time ever, Justin Baldoni is opening up about the emotional toll this entire saga has taken on him. In a previously recorded interview, taped before Blake's legal blitz began, Justin confessed that he was already at his breaking point. "I wasn't in a good place. My heart was racing, and I knew I hadn't given myself the time to heal." He admitted to feeling completely overwhelmed, even before Blake and Ryan launched their PR nuke. If this was Justin's mindset back then, just imagine what it's been like for him after months of relentless attacks, gag orders, and smear campaigns. What's clear is that Justin wanted to create something powerful with It Ends With Us, a story not just for women, but for men, to reflect on their own insecurities, trauma, and cycles of control. This wasn't just a paycheck or a vanity project for him, it was personal, but instead of collaboration, Justin found himself locked in a control war with Blake, who wasn't content being just the star. She wanted the whole movie in her grip. The judge has also weighed in, and it's bad news for Blake. After trying to rush the legal process, even after Justin's home and office were destroyed in the California wildfires, the judge called out Blake's lack of compassion and gave Justin's team more time to respond. It's another example of Blake's pattern of control and intimidation tactics, which have now been fully exposed through leaked texts, revised filings, and behind-the-scenes power grabs. Another massive shift. Colleen Hoover is back on Instagram, but with a clean slate. She scrubbed nearly everything related to Blake and It Ends With Us. Not only that, but fans notice she's unfollowed a suspicious number of accounts, leading many to believe she's distancing herself from the growing mess. Even more curious? Blake still follows Colleen, but it's looking like the loyalty isn't mutual anymore. When the author who wrote the book your movie is based on suddenly wants nothing to do with you, that says it all. Blake quietly filed a revised complaint, and guess what? Key text exchanges that were central to her original allegations are gone. Why? Because Justin's side exposed the full context, and it blew apart Blake's cherry-picked narrative. Rather than leave in texts that make her look like a manipulative liar, she just deleted them from the official record. This is straight-up evidence tampering, and the court will not take kindly to it. The revised filings also expose Blake's total takeover of the production process. She inserted herself into rewrites months before filming, overrode creative decisions, and pushed out key collaborators. This wasn't a collaborative partnership. It was a hostile takeover. And remember the infamous Dragons email where Blake name-dropped Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift as her personal enforcers? That was just the beginning. Blake flexed her connections to pressure, intimidate, and ultimately hijack the project. In a stunning twist, the recent podcast interview with Blake's former agent, in where he supposedly defended Blake and Ryan, mysteriously wasn't recorded. That's right. The single most important interview to clear Blake's name just happens to vanish due to a technical glitch. It's insultingly convenient. Thankfully, an independent journalist captured backup audio, and guess what? It wasn't the glowing endorsement Blake's team promised. Instead, the agent admitted Justin was a respected professional, and the real issue was Blake's inability to share creative control. As if this saga couldn't get more surreal, Blake and Ryan waltzed onto Saturday Night Live, acting like the world's happiest power couple, just days after trying to gag Justin's legal team. The awkward, forced energy didn't go unnoticed, and social media tore them apart for using a comedy show to whitewash the controversy. Even Hollywood insiders are now whispering, was their appearance meant to distract from the unraveling case? If you needed more proof this scandal is destroying Blake's public image, check her Instagram stats. She's lost nearly 1 million followers since this drama erupted, and the numbers keep dropping. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni's name recognition has skyrocketed, with people who never knew him now rallying behind him after seeing the receipts and manipulations Blake tried to hide. In a desperate move, Blake's legal team is now threatening content creators, covering the case and exposing the facts. Let's be crystal clear. We won't be bullied into silence. Blake made this a public spectacle when she leaked her complaint to the New York Times. Now that her own words and actions are coming back to haunt her, she's crying foul, but we won't let her rewrite history. The biggest win yet for Justin Baldoni? The judge has rejected Blake's outrageous demand to seize 2.5 years of Justin's personal phone data. The court agreed with Justin's team, calling it an overreach and a clear fishing expedition. This is a major blow to Blake's case and a huge win for privacy rights. It proves that Blake's strategy is pure desperation, trying to dredge up anything to justify her flimsy claims. The judge saw through it, and it's yet another crack in Blake's crumbling case. Blake and Ryan's Hollywood fortress is cracking under the weight of their own lies. The evidence is mounting, the public sees through the act, and the tide has turned in Justin's favor. But make no mistake, Blake won't go down quietly. Expect more leaks, more spin, and more attempts to silence the truth. That's why you need to stay tuned, because we're not backing down. Smash that like button. Subscribe and hit the bell for alerts. Leave your comments. Whose side are you on? We're just getting started, and the truth will come out.